Hello students again. Next lesson is about presenting research proposals effectively. And the aim of this video lesson is to motivate students to present research proposals. And lesson outcomes at the end, students will be able to discuss various strategies and techniques to present research proposals effectively. And also, students will be able to explore different aspects of research proposals, writing and presentation, focusing on the delivery, organization, and engagement with the audience. Here, if you ask the question how we can present proposals effectively, here you can find some tips. The first tip is understanding the purpose and audience. Before presenting the research proposal, it's better to understand the purpose of your presentation and the audience that you are going to present to. So think about who you are going to present your presentation to: professionals, to colleagues, to the members, or to a general audience. The second tip is think about how you can create a clear and engaging opening. Because the opening of research proposal presentation should capture the attention of your audience. Because it can help you to communicate clearly with your audience. And one of the effective strategies how to start your presentation, it's asking provoking question or a shocking statistic related to a research topic. And this technique can help to grab the attention of your audience. And the third tip is providing context and background information. Once you have captured your audience attention, it's important to provide the necessary context and background information about your research topic. This may include discussing the existing problem or discussing the existing knowledge and literature about your topic or any previous research conducted. Providing this kind of information will help your audience understand about the relevance and the significance of your research topic. Next tip is clearly define research objectives and the research questions. Because they are considered to be the most important parts of your research proposal presentation. This should be done clearly. It means state clearly your objectives and the research questions, because it help your audience understand the purpose and scope of your research proposal. Another tip is about discussion, your research methods and timelines. After setting up, after defining your research objectives and the questions, it's important to discuss the research methods that you are going to use within your research paper. Research methods may include the data collection methods, the theoretical framework, and analytical techniques that you are going to plan to use. Additional to these, it's essential to discuss the timeline of your research, including the expected duration for each phase of the project. And one more tip, it's address potential challenges and limitations. Because no research proposal is without its challenges and limitations. That's why it's important to acknowledge your potential obstacles and limitations in your presentation, because this demonstrates your preparedness to overcome these challenges and obstacles. And it also allows your audience to have a realistic understanding of the potential limitations and the implications of your research. And one of the tips is using visual to enhance understanding. Try to use visual aids, such as charts, graphs. Use this visual strategically to present complex data or concepts in a clear manner. However, avoid overcrowding your slides or using too much text. Keep the visual simple, visually appealing, and focused on conveying the main points of your research proposal. And next, it's practice and rehearse. Before presenting your research proposal, it's crucial to practice and rehearse your presentation many times, because it may help you become familiar with the content of your presentation, with the timing, with the flow of your presentation. For example, you can practice in front of the mirror. You can record yourself, or you can present your presentation to your group mates, to your peers, to your mentors for getting feedback. By practicing, you can eliminate your nervousness, and you can be sure and you can be confident for making presentation. So also about using visual and delivering engaging presentation. So don't deny the power of visuals in presentations. While using visuals in your presentation, so try to include these parts. Introduction part and importance of visuals, types of visuals. As I said in previous slide, include graphs, charts, diagrams, images, videos, and infographics. Then choose the right visuals. Think about your audience. Tailor your visual to the preferences and understanding of your audience. And about relevant visuals, select visuals that directly support your research proposal. Try to avoid using unrelated or excessive visuals. And don't forget about the clarity and simplicity of your visuals, because your visuals have to be clear, they have to be easy to read and simple. And try to create effective visuals. As I said, again, in using graphs and charts, represent data visually using graphs and charts to make it easier for the audience to understand. Create visual diagrams to illustrate concepts, processes. Enhancing visuals for impact. Maintain a consistent visual style, color scheme, and font throughout your presentation for cohesiveness. Try to highlight key points. Here you can use animation, you can use highlighting, you can use bold text in order to draw attention to the most important information. Also, ensure that your text is readable by choosing appropriate font sizes and contrasting colors. And also avoid overcrowding your slides with too much text. Next, it's delivering engaging presentation. It starts from the preparation, and also don't forget about the eye contact. Try to maintain eye contact with your audience, because if you wanted to establish a connection with your audience, you have to keep eye contact. Body language, essential part of your presentation. Try to use confident body language, gestures, and facial expressions Storytelling. Incorporate storytelling techniques, because this technique also will help you to capture your audience attention. Interaction. Try to interact with your audience. Encourage your audience to participate in your presentation and engage multiple senses. And another tips for presenting your visuals. Prepare backup options. Always have a backup plan. In case if you have technical difficulties, technical problems during your presentation. Test your visuals and equipment before the presentation to ensure everything is functioning properly. Don't forget about time management. Be mindful of time constraints. Rehearsal. As I said, practice your presentation multiple times and be confident and enthusiastic about your research proposal. Again, because this will help to engage the audience and inspire your confidence in your work. So at the home assignment, please answer these progress questions. How can we present research proposal effectively? And what are the most useful information you have discovered about presenting research proposal during the lesson?